Hi, my name is Julio Rivera. I'm an activist, journalist, adventurer, veteran, television presenter, and businessman. I've covered many of the major historical events going on around the world over the past several years, and after watching regime changes, conflict, and historic elections globally, I've come to the conclusion that the most underreported crisis in the world today can be defined in only one word: malware. That's why I've decided to dedicate my time to educating people everywhere and exposing the dangers that exist on the devices that we've become tethered to and depend on for so many reasons in our day-to-day life. Welcome to This Week in Malware. On This Week in Malware, we'll be covering Wrui Ransomware, a variant of the DJVU Ransomware family, continues the destructive tradition of its predecessors. Jokerlivestream.com promises live sports streams, but may also infect your computer with threats. And TrustSoft AntiSpyware shows fake messages claiming your PC has spyware and then asks for payment for removal. The Wrui Ransomware is thought to be the 294th variant of the DJVU Ransomware family. It was programmed to encrypt files on the victim's computer using the RSA algorithm while marking each file with a telltale.wrui extension to distinguish its encryption. For example, a file called Picture.jpg becomes Picture.jpg.wrui after a successful attack. The ransomware also drops a _readme.txt file in every affected folder. The DJVU Ransomware family has persisted strongly amongst hackers and is still unleashing new versions in the wild, although Wrui Ransomware basically operates as a simple variant absent from any major improvements or deviations from the established code. This, however, does not prevent Wrui Ransomware from still causing a massive amount of damage to your personal files. Victims quickly noticed that nearly all of their files have become inaccessible and suddenly unusable. The only files that the ransomware avoids encrypting are necessary for critical system responses, as encrypting those files would immediately render the entire system unstable. Like in most cases, the end game for hackers is to extort money from victims in exchange for a decryption key for the victim's locked data. In addition to finding .wrui attached to the original file's names, victims also find the ransom note inside text files named _readme.txt left in every affected folder on the PC to ensure that the victim gets the message. Per the note, the hackers expect to receive the sum of $980 to restore files. The hackers are also willing to cut that payment by 50% to $490 if they receive communication from the victims within the first 72 hours after infection. The hackers provide two email addresses. One is helpteam@mail.ch. The other is helpmanager@airmail.cc. Victims can attach a single non-critical file to their email message that, allegedly, will be decrypted for free as proof that the remaining files can be restored as well. The full text of the Wrui ransom note reads, "Attention, don't worry, you can return all your files. All your files like pictures, databases, documents, and other important are encrypted with the strongest encryption and unique key. The only method of recovering files is to purchase Decrypt Tool and unique key for you. This software will decrypt all your encrypted files. What guarantees you have? You can send one of your encrypted files from your PC and we decrypt it for free. But we can decrypt only one file for free. File must not contain valuable information. You can get and look video overview decrypt tool at the following address. Price of private key and decrypt software is $980. Discount 50% available if you contact us first 72 hours. That price for you is $490. Please note that you'll never restore your data without payment. Check your email spam or junk folder if you don't get answer more than 6 hours. To get this software, you need write on our email, helpteam@mail.ch, reserve email address to contact us, helpmanager@airmail.cc, your personal ID. As always, we do not recommend paying the ransom and would offer that the best prevention for Wrui Ransomware comes with arming your computer with a reputable malware remediation tool. Also, remember to keep copies of important photos, documents, and other personal files safe using cloud storage or secure external drives. If you have backups, you will not need to fear losing important files in case ransomware attacks again. Jokerlivestream is yet another suspicious website that purports to offer free sports streaming services. We want to be clear in stating that viewing such content is illegal, as the content being streamed is copyrighted material and you may potentially land in legal trouble if your internet service provider detects illegal activities. Engaging with these sites may also put your computer at risk, as they may be used to distribute threats. Jokerlivestream.com could potentially come bundled with an app that may affect popular web browsers, including Chrome, Internet Explorer, Firefox, and potentially Safari, and may also flood them with annoying advertisements. Jokerlivestream might also lead to excessive ads within your browser. Jokerlivestream.com may also show a pop-up asking to enable notifications. Enabling them would permit those behind the unreliable website to continue showing suspicious, potentially misleading advertisements even after you leave it. Be aware that careless interaction with these ads could lead to potentially unreliable websites, putting your virtual security in further danger. Ironically, Jokerlivestream.com doesn't even actually host any sports streams. Instead, when users attempt to open one of the streams, they might be taken to an alternative page with a fake video player and a countdown. When that countdown reaches 0, the users will likely see a pop-up telling them to sign up for a premium membership to access the stream. We highly recommend never providing a random website with your payment information and personal details, especially when paying for illegally distributed media. In addition to using false advertising and offering fake services, Jokerlivestream.com might also send you to shady websites which may make fake offers, attempt to push more unwanted and annoying software on you, or expose you to Trojans, ransomware, or potentially unwanted programs. To avoid having your files encrypted by ransomware or seeing your system corrupted by Trojans, we advise you not to click on ads introduced via such illicit websites as Jokerlivestream.com and remove any ad-generating software, also known as adware, you may have obtained to avoid exposure to unsafe software or scams. Although it may seem legitimate, TrustSoft AntiSpyware is yet another corrupt and phony anti-spyware app that may potentially have been installed onto your computer without your knowledge or consent via a security exploit or using other nefarious mechanisms. Although the software and its makers were embroiled in a controversy with the US government years ago, the threats presented by the app have persisted. After it is installed, TrustSoft AntiSpyware might display fake messages claiming that your Windows operating system is infected with spyware. The authors of TrustSoft AntiSpyware intend to trick you into purchasing its product using the typical scare tactics associated with this kind of rogueware. Also keep in mind that the makers of TrustSoft also produced another phony anti-spyware program years ago, the controversial application SpyKiller, in 2005. In fact, the SpyKiller program was even wrapped up in litigation initiated by the United States government over a decade ago. Back then, the Federal Trade Commission won an injunction against the Houston, Texas-based company behind SpyKiller. The government accused the company of making false claims about removing spyware from the consumer's computers. In 2005, a judge for the U.S. District Court in the Southern District of Texas granted the FTC an injunction against TrustSoft as well as the company's owner, Danilo Landendorf, to immediately stop the company from using deceptive marketing strategies and illegal unsolicited electronic messages to compel consumers to pay for the program that did little other than remove legitimate and necessary programs such as word processors and reputable antivirus software. Danilo Landendorf and TrustSoft Inc. were ordered to pay approximately $1.9 million to settle the FTC charges. The FTC's filing alleged that TrustSoft deceptively and aggressively marketed the SpyKiller app using affiliate websites, banners, and pop-up ads, and sent intimidating emails to capitalize on consumers' fears of spyware and viruses. Programs produced by TrustSoft have also been known to send up pop-up and email messages informing potential victims that their PCs had been remotely scanned and that malware and viruses had been detected, even though no such scans can be performed. Despite the supposed scan being free, consumers are usually asked to pay a fee to have the supposedly dangerous programs removed. A good rule of thumb to remember is that no reputable antivirus or anti-malware software will install itself onto your PC without your explicit permission. If you begin to receive messages from programs you've never heard of, you are likely the victim of rogue software like TrustSoft AntiSpyware. If so, it is highly recommended that you immediately install a legitimate malware remediation tool to help you eliminate it. You know, as I think about the dangers that exist online, not unlike the subjects we learned about in this video, I know I feel a lot better having an anti-malware program like SpyHunter installed in my PC, providing me the protection I need against malware, and I think you should too. SpyHunter 5's strongest features are found in its malware repair capabilities. SpyHunter 5's remediation algorithms dive deep into your system to remove and address complex malware issues affecting PCs today. While many anti-malware products only flag and quarantine malware and ultimately fail to fully remediate the root problem, the SpyHunter 5 remediation algorithm detects, quarantines, and programmatically repairs malware problems on your PC. SpyHunter 5 is a powerful PC utility that repairs malware threats in many cases where other competing anti-malware and antivirus programs may fail. To detect and remove malware for free, go to enigmasoftware.com and download SpyHunter today. Thanks for watching.